Hi, and welcome back to Clips from the Attic, where we unpack the internet's dustiest boxes for footage to gamble on. I'm your host, Matt Mitchell, joined this week by my Action Network colleagues, Matt Moore and Katie Richcreek. I'll be showing them an obscure clip and a line courtesy of our in-house bookmaker, Sean Corner. If they get their bet right, they will receive a gift from my attic. This week, it's an Ole Miss sweater vest. And if they lose, they get this whole box of tasteful nude Polaroids, courtesy of our editor, Mike Leboff. Now, today they'll be gambling on one of syndicated television's most beloved segments. Something as timeless as it is utterly distasteful, a paternity test episode of Maury.
God, I haven't thought about that show in forever. Like, I'm used to this, like, Springer has popped up in my head.
I don't think I've watched Maury in about 10 years, but I'll bet on just about anything right now.
Since 1998, Maury Povich has been pioneering the classless spectacle of revealing DNA test results in front of a live studio audience. And today we have the case of Rachel and Jonathan and 10-month-old Hayden. Jonathan believes he is not the real father because he was out of town during the conception window. He thinks the real dad is one of their 3 male roommates, one of whom touched Rachel's butt one time. Now Rachel believes that Hayden's eyes, ears, and quote, big-ass forehead clearly indicate that Jonathan is the father.
If I had to bet right now, I am taking that he is the father. I mean, look at the shape of those noggins. They are exactly the same.
Yeah, he's totally the dad. Look at this guy's eyes. This guy is lying his face off. Look at her actions and how emphatic she is. Like, I buy her story. I would not be surprised, if, given that it's Maury, that there has been sex between everybody in the whatever domicile they were in. There's always some sort of twist in these things.
Oh, there's a twist, all right. Let him have it, Maury.
According to Jonathan, one of his testicles exploded.
What?
When I was in first grade and I was minding my own business, walking home, a group of girls attacked me. One of them kneed me in my crotch so hard that one of my testicles literally exploded.
Don't understand how a testicle can just straight out explode, especially when you are, 5, 6 years old, but I guess we'll take his word for it.
I will say, as somebody that had a bad vasectomy experience, and that's all I'm going to go into about it, I'm very skeptical of his story here.
The shape of the head is more important to me in this situation than the lack of one testicle. Can't believe I just said that sentence out loud.
In the case of Jonathan's paternity, odds maker Sean Corner makes yes, he is the father, minus 150, and no, plus 130. Show some balls, make your picks.
I don't like having to lay points on this. I don't like that at all, but I will go ahead and I'll lay the 150. I think he did it. I looked in the man's eyes. I believe Rachel. I think he's the dad.
So minus 150 is 60% implied improbability. I think it's much higher than that based on these two dudes' heads. So I'm going to stick with the yes, he is the father.
In the case of 10-month-old Hayden, Jonathan, you are the father.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Get him, Rachel. Get that money.
I feel so vindicated in my reasoning, which again felt much more solid than the odds set. So
Rachel, no. Man, I wish we could have bet on whether she'd hug him or not at the end, because I would have been like, no way. She's acting like she just beat him at Dr. Mario.
Considering I have not watched this show intentionally ever, and accidentally in quite some time, laying the juice doesn't seem so bad now.
Yeah, new meaning to lay the juice there.
I'll make sure to get this sweater vest in the mail in no time. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and we'll see you next time on Clips from the Attic.